Imagine spending $3,000, enduring 12 grueling hours of travel, hopping on 3 different flights, and renting a car, all just to watch a football game. Sounds extreme, right? But for die-hard Oregon Ducks fans like Chris Smith, this is exactly what they're willing to do to support their team at this weekend's highly anticipated matchup against Penn State. And this is the part most people miss. It's not just about the game. It's about the loyalty, the atmosphere, and the unforgettable experience that can't be replicated on TV. This Saturday's clash between the number 6 Oregon Ducks and the number 3 Penn State Nittany Lions is more than 2,300 miles away from Eugene, Oregon. Yet for superfans like Smith, a 2005 University of Oregon graduate, the distance was never a deterrent. When Oregon switched from the Pac-12 to the Big Ten Conference in 2024, fans knew away games would become more challenging, both logistically and financially. But no one expected a game like this, the most complicated, time-consuming, and likely the most expensive trip of the season. But here's where it gets controversial. Is the move to the Big Ten worth the hassle for fans? While it promises greater visibility and competition, the increased travel burden has left many questioning whether the trade-off is fair. For instance, Smith and his fiancée will start their journey at 3:30 a.m. on Thursday, catching a 6 a.m. flight from Eugene. After 2 layovers and over 10 hours in the air, they'll land in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, still 90 minutes away from Beaver Stadium. Why the extra travel? Hotels closer to the stadium are charging over $1,000 a night, a price tag that's simply out of reach for most fans. Once inside the 106,000-seat stadium, they'll settle into their $200 super nosebleed seats, joining at least 3,000 other Ducks fans who've made the pilgrimage. For Smith, the expense and inconvenience are worth it. Watching it on TV just isn't the same, he says. The energy in the stadium, especially for a game like this, is something you have to experience in person. And this is the part most people miss. The move to the Big Ten hasn't just affected fans. It's also taken a toll on the team. Flight times for players have more than doubled, with the Oregon team spending about 5 hours in the air just to reach Pennsylvania. For fans flying commercial, the journey is even more daunting, often involving multiple stops and lengthy drives from airports to small-town campuses. Take Christian Medina, a 29-year-old UO alum from Los Angeles, who travels to 3 or 4 away games each season. For the Penn State game, he booked a red-eye flight in May for $300, flying from Los Angeles to Orlando to Pittsburgh. From there, he'll drive 2 hours to a small town near the stadium, where he'll share a hotel room with a childhood friend. His total cost for the weekend? About $1,500. When we were in the Pac-12, it was dramatically less expensive, Medina recalls. Now, it's a whole different ballgame. Boldly highlighting a point of contention, some fans are going to extremes to avoid the skyrocketing costs. Medina has heard stories of fans sleeping in their cars just to save money. It's the nature of college football, he says. People are die-hard fans. For Smith, the financial strain is real, but he accepts it as part of being in a more competitive league. What frustrates him, however, is the unpredictability of travel. After booking their trip, Smith and his fiancée learned that American Airlines had just launched a direct flight to Harrisburg, cutting travel time from over 10 hours to just 5. But Expedia wouldn't offer a full refund for the change, leaving them stuck with their original itinerary. Medina also feels the shift. In the Pac-12, he could stay with friends or alumni living on the West Coast. Now, traveling to places like Pennsylvania or Iowa, he's on his own. It's a whole new challenge, he admits. So here's the question for you. Is the move to the Big Ten worth the sacrifice for fans and players alike? Or has the increased travel burden taken the fun out of being a superfan? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts.